So, hold on here. Alright, let's see. Oh, Snobby's right over there. Now I'm gonna go to the house. Because I'm trying to do the cart things. But anyway, so the title of this, what did I put? Something about my road trip? Yeah, because I said later I'd discuss my road trip. I'm not going to play for too long right now. I don't know. Hopefully not too long. I mean, hopefully I would play for a while, but I've got to get some more work done tonight. I got my copy of Final Draft finally working, so that's a good thing. Ah, crap. Barely going to get into this. Oh, hey. Oh, that's right. You can use that, too. Look, somebody's down there, isn't there? Sure, he's gonna warp. Yep. Is nobody here? Yeah, I knew you were gonna do that. Son of a... I knew it, and I wasn't quite ready for it, but enough. Man. Because I knew it. I was like, what the hell, that guy's going to get here? That's why I was trying to get in there as quickly as possible. Yeah. Fool. I've been mad. I'd have been mad at myself, too, because I wasn't acting quickly enough. I can't believe nobody came over here. Weird. I'll get that in a minute. Come on, baby, you can do it. So, yeah, earlier, ooh. Oh, well, that's good, because I had, screwed up earlier. Well, so if someone came and got that, and then just left, I guess, and they're like, I'm good. That's weird. Unless they're here somewhere and they're just hiding, but I don't think so. It's funny if I walked in there as a trap or something, like some stupid... Alright, well, I guess, whatever. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, I knew that guy was gonna do it. That's what people do. They go to this. Hey, is that a flaming thing? Oh, you know what? I forget. I don't know if there's any. Oh, maybe I should look. Don't. No. Alright, fine. Whee! Whee! I don't know if there's any... See, this just isn't fast enough. I've never actually... I haven't really done this much. Well, why does it stop? I guess I'm just not doing it enough. hate being in the middle. Let's go over here and see. 29. I wish at this point there was at least like 50, 60 people. I think that'd be awesome, but it doesn't happen. The only thing about this game is like, okay, now there's nothing to do. Just trying to, oh, I made it behind me. Just trying to practice. I know, I'm just like wasting, oh shit, I'm wasting a lot, aren't I? Gotta replenish. Oh, I'm not just gonna sit here when it's a, well. Oh, are you kidding me? Oh shit! Oh, I got stuck. Damn it! He had that big thing to... oh! Are you kidding me? I almost killed him. Well, I didn't give you anything good. I didn't give you anything to replenish with, so bite me. I'm gonna watch you die. Oh, you got that though. Man, so close. Show up. Anyway, alright. Okay, so let's see. That was fun. That was good though. I always have fun. Well, not always. But still. Let's see. So jump through on there. Oh, it's a Dusty Divot. Dusty Divot. I don't know about that. Again, Dusty Divot doesn't have that much space and doesn't have that many No. Although it's not as open as it was before, so that could be an advantage. Like, it doesn't even seem like the same place at all. Not at all. I didn't mean to do it like that. Hopefully. Hoping nobody else comes over here. Okay, I might be screwing myself over because I didn't mean to do it this way. Okay, nobody's here yet. Nobody's here. Nobody's here. Nobody's here. See it. Crap, dude. He was still here. Dude, why are you still here? Just fine. At least I got a couple hits on him. Like, man, why was he still there? Damn it. That was stupid. I should never have done that. But I thought, oh, I didn't see him. So it's like, oh man, he warped. See, because I think they're going to follow me. So I'm like, well, if you're going to follow me, then I'm going to zoom down, grab a weapon. Nope. Nope. Damn it. Oh yeah, road trip. So, I don't know if I really want to talk about the road trip. No, I do. It was the last road trip with my ex and I. It was before we decided not to be together anymore. And we were going to Iowa, and we ended up, we go, I don't even know if I want to talk about it. Like, it was good. It was just, it's weird. Hold on. I want to find, let's see this. So, we went to, where did we go? Some kind of, I don't even know what the name of the place was. It's like you drove around in this, like, park, kind of this national, where is it? It's actually a well-known place. I just can't remember the name. Anyway, you know, we did that for a while. We did that, and then, we were really low on gas, and so we went ordering out gas, and then there was this big line of cars. Really? Hold on. Where are you? Son of a... I didn't think he had anything. Because he was hiding. And I thought, oh, he doesn't have anything. All right, well, I'm going to run in here and get this. And nope, if I had just gone and blasted him, it would have been fine. But see, I hesitate when I think that somebody doesn't have anything, and then it comes back and bites me in the ass. So anyway, so they were we were all stopped and we didn't know what they were doing. You know, they were like we were, and it was actually when we were just leaving. I think we were in Utah, and I'm gonna go down. Anyway, so we were just leaving, and there was this big line of cars, and everyone was stopped. I'm like, all right. So we were waiting and waiting and waiting. We were waiting for several minutes. We didn't know what was going on, and then we were in a rental car, and so we didn't know what was going on, and then so I started moving forward, and then all of a sudden my tire got flat. What the? Oh man. So my tire got flat, you know, and just hoping nobody comes up from behind me. I just want a cart. I just want to escape with a cart. That's all I really want. Whoops. Damn jumping. I'm telling you, that fucking jumping. Jesus Christ. Anyway, so there's a line of cars, and there's this line of cars, and we start going again, and then my car gets a flat. Now I didn't know right away what happened, but I was like, blah, 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 and I'm like, oh my god, are you kidding me? And I'm like, shit, like we are just about to go into this like long trip, like long thing. That I was like, are you kidding me? Like I have a flat, great. So it was bad timing, you know. And like we were about to go into this like long, like no civilization, whatever. So we and then I had to barely pull over the side of the road because it was just this really narrow road, and so I barely moved. I'm like, great, I'm gonna have to fix a flat, and now I can fix a flat. I can fix a jack. I don't know this car, so I'm like, all right, so I'm gonna have to, you know, do this. And but here in my I don't mind fixing a flat at all. But my thing is that I was kind of embarrassed I had to do it with all these people passing by me. Okay, and so I get to the side. Well, up in front, there's this police car. Whatever they were doing, there was this police car, and I'm like, we had passed this police car, and so I said to my wife at the time, I said, hey, I'm gonna go back and get this policeman's help because there's a crap load of people, and we need to get back. We need to get on the road. And oh, are you kidding me? No, see? Anyway, so I was like, all right, I'm going to. Hey, it's Star Wars time, 11:38. So I'm like, you know what? I'm not doing this by myself because, well, I mean, I could, but I was like, there's a cop right back there. Protect and serve. And I'm like, I'm not a fan of police. But I was like, you know what? We're barely on the side of the road here. Like, it's not that safe for me to, because it was the front or the rear, whatever. And I'm like, I'm gonna have traffic pass me by, and so I need to at least get the cop to like block off whatever. So I started walking back. As I'm walking back to the cop, all of a sudden I hear this whoop, like this siren behind me. So I turn around and there's a sheriff's like SUV on the other side of the road. he pulled over. So he gets out and he walks over. I start walking back to the vehicle. And so before I even get to the vehicle, my wife is out of the car, and these people, this guy and this woman and the cop, have all gathered around. They've all, where should I go? Anyway, they have all, well, it's gonna go right here, I don't know. Where's this place? Have I ever been right here? This truckin' oasis? Well, I am probably... What? Maybe he won't see me. I know there'd be a cart there. I'm going to this Pueblo place. Shitballs. No, dude. Well, all he has is... Ah. Dude, it wouldn't activate. Oh, damn it! It's because there was a hole in the ceiling. Fuck! I even thought that through. I was like, okay, I'm gonna wait till he gets in here, and then I'm gonna activate it. But it was red, and I didn't even notice. I just was so excited because I don't use traps very often. I was like, I'm gonna activate it while he's in here. Damn it, game! Couldn't even give me a weapon. Anyway, well, I didn't actually think he was behind me because I was like, well, he's not firing. So I was like, oh, he must just be leaving me alone. God, why do I trust it? Things like that happen. I'm like, God, what? You know, all these things go through your head. You're like, oh, if I only had done this differently. Like I could have done this differently. Anyway, so I get back to the car, and there's like a swarm of people. The trunk is open. They're taking the thing. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? What the hell is going on here? Well, it turns out what they were doing is why everything had been stopped and all that is they were filming a movie. They were filming a movie scene. Now, I don't know what movie it was. This day, I wish I knew. You know, I have no idea what was. Maybe if I looked up the place and see. Oh, snobby. But yeah, they were filming a movie. Well, the thing is, it was oh crap! Why am I not remembering? Why am I not remembering the name? The term. It was magic hour, and that's the time between like sunset, like when the sun starts setting and all that, and it just like looks really beautiful, and it's a really you get some really good shots. Okay. Well, it was magic hour. And, well, they only had a limited time. You only have, like, I think it's like 45 minutes or an hour or something like that. Well, it just so happened that where my car got stopped. Now, what's the chance of this? Where the car got stopped? Alright, so blue. Alright, fine. See, it'll do all these. You know. Why would it do it? No, it won't do it there. No, weird. Wait a minute. I'm just curious. No? Okay. So I won't do it out the door. That actually makes sense. Or whatever. So, so Magic Hour, you have you have a limited time. And so I just happened to be where my car had stopped, it happened to be like right in the middle of where they needed to shoot. So they had to get me out of there quick. So what's funny is it was I guess it was a directing team, a husband and wife, and the wife is the one, like, she just, oh man, she ripped into that tire. Like, she just, that tire change took all of, I swear it was like 3 or 4 minutes, if that. I would say closer to 3. It was done, and we were back out on the road. I'm like, what just happened? Like, it seemed like it was going to be such a huge inconvenience, and it ended up being like 10 seconds of my life. It was very weird. Okay, so all there was the donut, okay? That's all there was. But I was like, well, we're going to have to drive on this thing. You can go a while on this thing, right? Like, you can go for a while. It's not, like, ideal, but you can go for a little bit. I mean, I see people driving them even when they're not supposed to. But no, like, we started driving, and we went a while, but then I was like, well, maybe we can patch up the other tire. Wait, there it is. So I stopped somewhere so that we could patch up the tire. Like, it was like a 7-Eleven or whatever, and I got some patch stuff, and wouldn't you know it, started raining. Oh, hey, there's a flame. Okay. Nope. Hopefully nobody else is... Oh, hey, there's a cart there too. Oh, this one doesn't look safe at all. Damn it. Oh, no. Oh, okay, that's not good. Attempt number 2. Strike 1. Jesus. Alright. Maybe I shouldn't do that. I don't know, okay. I'm having fun. Let's see. Ready? And how's this? Woohoo! Yeah, now that's perfect. Okay, so I have one more left. Oh no. Anyway, so let's go up. So anyway, we didn't know, like, we couldn't go very far. So I called my dad, because my dad's a mechanic, more or less. Oh. And so I called my dad, and I was like, hey, how good is it? Like, we actually wanted to go to the next part. We had a very, I don't want to say strict schedule, but pretty strict. And I was like, hey, how, you know, how long? Like, how long does this, how long will this take? You know? Hey, can I... Do you see any more? Isn't there... There's one around here, right? Because... Oh, there we go. There's the one that I was thinking of. It's the first one I ever noticed. Man, just screaming her along, aren't I? Woo. Why did... Okay. Somebody just made a thing going up there. Ah! What? I guess they didn't want to go up there, and then... That's not a bad idea. Guess we'll do this. It's kind of, this seems like kind of cheating, but I didn't do it. Hey. Sure. I'm done. What's next? You know what? I'm gonna go over here. Well, somebody's already been here, so they probably got all the stuff. Oh, hey, what's on there? Alright. So we get back in the I just don't know where I want to go. I mean, I've already done the things now, so. I was gonna drive through the city. Da, 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 da. Whoa, whoa. Sorry, dude. I was coming here to hide. That was hilarious. I was just coming in here to hide. I wasn't even gonna try to kill. I didn't know. I gotta watch this. Dude, that was hilarious. I just came in here to hide. All of a sudden, I hear this blam. It's like this blam, and I get hit, and I'm like, what? They hit me from behind? How? Now all of a sudden I see her. I'm like, oh man. I won't kill her though. Alright. I'm done with that. Wow. Oh, what happened? Oh. So we continue on, and we're driving, and I'm like, I think where we needed to go is like 150 miles or 200 miles. I'm like, well, this will make it like 100 miles, right? 150? Like, I see people driving around all the time. Well, we went to this place called, oh man, someplace in Utah, and I told myself I would never forget. But I have forgotten. Anyway, so we drive to this. What was it called? Anyway, we go to Utah. We go to this place, and I call my dad, and he's like, "No, you gotta like, yeah, you can't drive that far." I'm like, "Great, so it's gonna throw off our." See, in my eyes, I'm like, "It's gonna throw off our entire trip." You know, please tell me that that's not the case. But it was, so I'm like, fine. So we go to this place. Well, we have a dog with us, and so we need to find a place to eat. And I was on the phone with Dad, and I was like, well, we're just gonna pull off here, so I can talk to you. So we pulled off, and then he told me, he's like, well, you just need to find a place to stay, and you need to take care of it, you know. And I'm like, great. And he says, you know, you're just gonna have to, you know, you can't be driving on it any longer. And I'm like, okay, well, we're here at a place. Here, we're gonna go ahead and stop right here. Let's go over here and see. Yep. Man. I killed 2 people with those. Holy crap. Hey. That was awesome. I've never killed... I mean, I've killed people with those, but not like that usually. And I killed 2. Damn, I wish I had watched it. Wish I'd been able to see it. I didn't stick around. So I was like, surely that's not gonna work. I got 2 kills without even trying. Anyway, okay, so trust me, this is actually good. Well, I don't know. That's the, I guess, the best part of the story. But no, really, so we go to this place. We pull off. We just randomly pull off. Okay. And there's this. There just happened to be this place to eat there. And I'm like, well, I was talking to my dad, and then my wife at the time. She goes, I said, well, why don't you go see if they take dogs, because they had an outside area. Like, maybe we can just eat there. She goes, okay. So apparently they were like closing off the outside area, but it was going to be open just long enough. And the guy there, I can't remember his name. God, I wish I could remember his name. But he goes, yeah, just he's like, yeah, you can go ahead and come in. I'm like, great, okay. So we're looking at. We're looking at we're looking at hotels in the area. Well, whatever the place was, it was like big for something. Skiing, maybe? Oh, son of a bitch. Damn it. Can you believe that? Oh, and you actually had him, so I hit him a lot, but he still had some health. Look at this. This is cheap. You got 1 hit on me. Well, 2 hits because you got the other one. Anyway. So, just random place we just pulled into, okay? This is what's really weird about this whole story. Like, it's just this random place I just was like, it was the next place to pull into. So I pull into it, and then there's a place to eat, so we go in, and we're there, and the guy is awesome. Like, the guy is, like, so friendly, the thing. And I was like, yeah, this is, you know, we started looking up prices. Now, whatever it was, trying to remember the name of the place. I don't know. But apparently it's a college hotspot in a way, and the reason why it's called, like, there's something that they do there, and I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's, maybe it's skiing. I don't know, but so the hotels are like $200. Well, some of them we did find some that are like $150 or something like that, but most of them, actually no. I think the minimum like hotel was like $200. I'm like, holy crap! Like, that's way out of our budget. Like, we are on a budget. You know, that's a lot. Like, we were planning to stay in places that were like $60, $70 a month, or a night, you know. And I'm like, great, that's fantastic. And that was like cheap, like $200. So we're telling this guy, we're like, yeah, and he goes, well, you know what? He's like, did you try I think it was called the Lazy Lizard. And I'm like, the Lazy Lizard? He's like, yeah, it's a, well, they call it a hostel. He's like, but it's nice. It's like they got a nice setup. It's, you know, you get your own room and all that. And I'm like, well, Jesus Christ, that's loud. Mother. No, I can't do that. That is loud. And I'm like, well, we can't pay $200 a night. And he goes, well, I think it's like $50. Didn't somebody else come up there with me? No. I was like, I just want to get the sniper thing, you know? Well, thank you. Yeep. Yeep. Going over here. So, anyway, so this guy's like, oh yeah, the lazy lizard, da, da, da. And I'm like, okay, cool. He goes, trust me, it's nice, you know, it's cool, and people there are really nice. So I call over, he goes, I just don't know if it's, you know, going to have any rooms available. So we call over, and we tell him our predicament. I'm like, look, you know, this is what's going on, like, we really can't afford it. But we're kind of just stuck here, you know. Now, would we have done it? Yeah, we would have just put on our credit card. I mean, we had the budget, we had the money to do it. It's just, it was way out of our budget, you know, like, it would just suck, you know. So we go to this, we talk to the guy, and this guy's really nice. He goes, I have one room that's available. I'm like, all right, cool. And he goes, it's off site. It's like, but you come here, you pick up, you know, you pick up a key. What the heck does this guy do? Pick up a key, and is anybody in here? Well, nobody got the thing. So. Nobody like harvested everything. Well, they got all that, but oh hey, I'll take that. So I know these stories always take a while because I'm doing shit. So we go. The guy, I can't remember exactly. Like we talked to him on the phone. And he was like, yeah, well, let me make sure that we can get it ready. And I was like, please, anything you can do, like, I think it was like $45. And I'm like, or, I don't know, 45, 50, maybe it's 50. And I'm like, dude, that would be awesome. Like, that's perfect. And so we go over. He says, he calls us back, he goes, yeah, there's a room available. Now, this was late at night, you know. So he's like, yeah, there's a room available. So I'm like, okay, cool. Like, that's awesome. So we go over, and we go to this place. It took us a little while to talk to the guy. He was doing something. Someone was busy. He was, wait, maybe that was the next day. I don't know. But so he shows up. You know, we talked to the guy, the one running it. And he's just a nice little guy, you know, older. And there's, like, these kids there, like, clearly like foreign. Hold on. Was he behind this rock? Oh, yeah, he was. Oh, nice. Oh, no! What the heck? I didn't move fast enough, I guess. What the hell? That was sad. That was pathetic. That was really, really pathetic. I that shocked me. I didn't think it was gonna. I thought I was clear. Mm. So there's like these guys, these foreign guys. I don't know where they're from. They were from like Europe. They were somewhere in Europe. I don't know. Like, and this one guy wanted to know like where the closest bar was or something. I don't know. They were gonna walk down to this bar. There was this place like or something, but they just didn't want to drive, so they wanted there's a place they could just walk to. And this was like 10 o'clock at night or something like. I don't know. I don't even know what time it was. I think so. Maybe it was earlier. I don't know. So we get our ticket, or we get our thing. This is only one part of this trip. So we get our key. Well, there's what they've done is they've converted this house down the street to like different rooms for people. So we go down there and we get to what we think is the room, and the lock is like all screwed up. Like it's not like the lock is messed up. It's broken. You can't get in. And oh God, why is this so loud? And a sun spider runs out. Like I jiggled the door, and the sun spider runs out. Now I don't know if you know what a sun spider is. They're harmless. They're absolutely harmless. They're an arachnid. They're like cousins with the scorpion. They got camel spiders. They got from Iraq. They got some attention back in the Iraq War, but they're just small. They're smaller versions of it. They're really small versions of it, and they're not dangerous. They're not. But it's skittered out from under. I'm like, oh my God! Like I'm like, oh Jesus! And then it ran back in, and I'm like, I don't know if I want to be in there. So I'm like, what is this? Is this just going to be some kind of horrible, like, dirty, like, just gross kind of place? There's a sun spider. Well, sun spiders, they don't really mean anything. They don't mean that a place is, dirty or gross or anything like that. Oh, crap. Man, why is there always someone... Alright, so I don't even know where I want to go now. I don't want to go to Tilted. I guess I'll go over here. Somebody's... Do it. Sorry, that was funny. That was hilarious. I thought I was gonna miss my opportunity because I thought they were gonna leave. I was like, oh man, that was perfect. Because they were just standing right there, but then they ended up coming in anyway. All right, let's see. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, purple's better, right? Or is it orange? I always forget which one's better. Oops. Okay. Epic. Legendary. I really don't know which one is better. I'm such an idiot. I can't remember. Why can I not remember? See, this is damage 43. I was curious. Okay, so epic would be better. Or I'm sorry, legendary. I think epic would be the best, but that's alright. So, yeah, so we get in there and there's a sunspire. As I said, sunspires are harmless. They're ugly motherfuckers, but they are harmless. They're not... They won't hurt you. And, ooh, great. You know what? I don't know though, that is very, I guess I'll keep it like that. Oh crap. I gotta go. I gots to go. Man. So anyway, so the, so I'm like, great. So we went over, we went back to the room. We went back to the, we were exhausted. Like, it's pretty, I can't even remember what time it was, but, you know, it was getting a little late. And it had been a long day. It had been, you know, I mean, we were already tired from this long, like trip and all that. So we go back to the room, or we go back to the hotel, and we're like, hey, dude, there's like, first of all, the door, the lock is all messed up. Second of all, there's like sunspider just ran out from underneath. He's like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. Like, you know what? They, because he had made sure that they had cleaned the room. He says, they told me they checked it and cleaned it. I'm like, well, maybe they just told you the wrong room. So apparently that's what had happened. Like, he just gave us a key. He's like, oh. It sounded like someone was up there. I kind of just want to keep these. Ooh. Uh-oh. Damn it. Shit. was that? Oh, we. Oh, that was luck, dude. That guy landed right next to me. Yeah. Anyway, not even gonna finish the story. Anyway, so we went and got our I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Anyway, so we went and got our thing, we went back and we got a new key and we went back to the room. Now I was expecting, I was like, okay, now I'm afraid there's gonna be like bugs and everything. So I went in there and I mean, I inspected that thing and it was immaculate. It was immaculate. It was really nice. It was set up really nice. I can't remember exactly, but you know, like there were I think there were 2 beds. I actually think we had almost positive it was bunk beds. Like I think that's how it was set up. Yeah, because it was a brothel, so hostel. Yeah, brothel would have been a much different story. I didn't mean to do this. Oops. What the heck? Nah. Wow. That sucked. That really sucked. Anyway, so so we went back and everything was fine. And then the next morning, I actually went over. I took the time. I took the car over to this place to get to the new. I let my wife sleep in, and I went over and I got the. I got a new tire, and it was pretty cool. Like I was there when they opened. Like we wanted to get back on the road, so I let her sleep in, and she would have. So she said she'd drive later when we start off. So we went to. I went to this. They took care of it. Sorry, I got sidetracked. So they yeah, the guy fixed my tire. Actually, he got me a new tire. He actually showed me, you know, because he was like, well, I could patch this up, but here. He's like, let me show you what happened. So apparently what had happened was someone else had patched the tire before. They had plugged it up. So probably the guy who had used the tire the last time had used the car the last time and plugged it up and not told them. And so what happened, he's like, because look, it's just like, what happened is you didn't actually hit anything. Like, you did, but whatever, but it just popped out the thing. Like, it just didn't hold. So he just didn't do a good job, just didn't hold, and so, like, great. Like, he just didn't tell him. He should have just told him, hey, we got a flat, but he didn't, you know. So he's like, that's what happened. He's like, but look what happened. And he showed me, like, all these, like, shavings inside. And he's like, this is why, like, normally I would just patch it up, you know. It's like $25 or no, he's like, I could patch it up for like, you know, like $18, I think he said. He's like, now I can do that, but I would advise against it. And he said, this is why. And he actually opened it up for me and showed me the shavings. He's like, I would advise against it. Now I can get you a new tire for only like $30. I'm like, oh, like, or a used one. He's like, I think I have one. I can give it to you for like $30. And he's like, again, I will do it, but I would just advise against it because it's not. So the guy was really nice. Like, when I was outside, he showed up to work and like immediately walked by me. Like, he walked by me and immediately grabbed the tire and took it in for me. I'm like, oh, cool. So he's really nice, and everyone in this Moab, Utah. Moab, Utah. Just everyone is extremely nice. And we believe, well, what my ex had said is that it's because they're Mormons, and like they believe that they need to do a good job, like be nice to people. They won't go to heaven. I'm like, oh, interesting. Well, hey, if that works. So everybody was really nice. So get that done. I get my tire with, you know, they I'm trying to remember it. Yeah, they put it on for me, obviously. They put it on. And so that was all done. And so then we go to check out, and it took a little while to, that's I think what happened, like, where it took a little while for the guy to show up. Because he's just, like, he was still working there. I'm like, dude, did you really just sleep here and just, you know, do your job? It was weird. And so I told him, you know, we were checking out, and he knew, he was there the night before when things were not going exactly right, when we had the sun spider. And he looks at me. Now, keep in mind, he was like, well, how did it, you know, how did it end up? I'm like, oh, it was fine, it was immaculate. You know, it was just a thing. It was a sun spider. What they do is they get inside sometimes, and not that often, but they do get inside. It has nothing to do with being dirty. It has nothing to do with that. They just, you know, they're looking for food. It's like having a spider inside. You know, that just eventually is going to happen, no matter how careful you are. Plus, this room was like blocked off, so I'm guessing the sun spider like didn't even mean to go in there. Jeez, so nobody came up here, and there's all this stuff. All right. Cool. And so this is what's funny. This guy goes, do you, how do you say it? He said, well, I do, because of what happened the night before, he goes, do you feel that I owe you any money back? And of course, all I can think of was, dude, every place else was like $200, and you charged me, I think it was $45. I'm like, no. And I'm like, no, absolutely not. I'm like, look, that wasn't your fault. It was just a little thing, and you took care of it right away. Ended up not being a big deal. We slept well. We have everything done, and your price couldn't be beat. It was great. I'm not gonna, you know. But it was just so weird, like so nice, like just, you know. And the way he said it too was just funny. Do you feel that I owe you any money back? Nope, we're good. So that was pretty much, that was a lot of it. We ended up missing Denver, like, well, we went to Denver and then we exchanged the car. From what I remember, we exchanged the car in Denver, and that we had to go to the Denver airport we missed seeing my boss, who, because I work out of there in Denver, and I was gonna meet her for the first time, but didn't get to do that. So that sucked. But you know, it just oh man, yes. All right, sir. I have no kills. So, yeah, that was the first big part of our journey. We, you know, and as I said, we got the car exchanged. I don't even know where. See, we're already down to 22 people, and we haven't even finished one. The storm hasn't even gone once. Like, it's not finished yet. That just sucks. That just sucks. I think after the first storm, there should be like 50 people left. That would be awesome. Because then you'd have plenty of chances. But right now, it's like if you don't go to one of the really popular, like the populated places, are you? Oh, wait. Oh. I saw that and I thought, oh, hey. But no. Man, nothing's going on over here. So, we're down to 21. I was just wondering how many we're going to get down to. Yeah, oh man, dude. See, but then there's that too. Nah. Well, got that. Just trying to decide what I should do. You know what? I'm gonna do this. Alright. Might be a stupid thing to do, but... Are you kidding me? Well, I'm not gonna walk across the water. How long do I have? A minute 25? I haven't seen one person. I haven't heard one person. Anyway, so, oops. So we just had to get everything exchanged, and, yeah, I guess that's about it. I mean, well, that was that, and then we had a problem with the police. There was something else I thought. Well, I mean, we had to exchange the car and all that. Denver Airport is like so like efficient with their vehicle shoots. God, there's shields everywhere. I keep finding shields. Damn it! I couldn't remember. Jesus, man! How many shields are you gonna get? Okay, so. Again, I have not seen one person. We're barely into it. We're already down to 13. I'm probably gonna die because... Oh, there we go. Man. Damn it! Fucking aggressive little bastard. Fuck. Ugh. Finally see somebody. I'm like, okay, at least I'll get a few shots off, and somebody comes up from behind me. Man, that was the most boring ass game. That was fucking boring. Okay, so between gas station and soccer pitch, I'm gonna have to look at that. And Stunt Mountain. Okay, so okay. Damn, dude. That just sucked. No, I wasn't switching weapons well enough, and I don't know. Just what I just couldn't. He was aggressive, and he just kept pounding me with stuff so that I couldn't shield back up or anything. Come on. Anyway, so let's see. What else did I say on that? Don't really have anything. Should go up on that hill. There seems to be somebody up on that hill. Did the guy clear everything out of here? My husband here. Wait a minute. What happened? I may have ran. Sometimes people come from over here. Nope. Oh, there is none. I have ways to go, so. Oh, hey, here we go. All right. Heat. That for. And once again, I don't see anybody. It's 27. First storm, we're down to 27. Damn, dude. Can't even get any action this game anymore. Well, now it's like people go to Tilted, people go to Paradise Palms. Because Paradise Palms is pretty cool. It's a pretty cool setup. That's it. I guess. This is weird. Yep, this is very boring. I don't even really have that great weapons, like, you know, for close combat. I have this. I do love this weapon, but... Hit him! See that? You see that? Everybody see that? Who saw that? Anybody see that? Everybody see that? That was awesome. I did it. I did it. Look at me. I did it. Crap. Damn it. Damn it. Keep building. Oh, yeah, I ran out of ammo. Oh my god. Oh, that's right. He had so much, so I couldn't get over there. That was pretty good though, dude. I did that. Oh, I'm so happy with that sniper. Oh, how much? I'm so happy that sniper hit. Yeah, that was awesome. Was it recording? God, I hope it was still recording. That sniper hit was awesome. Is that one that you can do too? I don't know, because that looks like a ramp, but I don't know how you'd ever use it. Yeah, this is useless. I mean, it's nice to have, but it's useless starting off with it. So I guess I'm gonna go over here. Oh crap, I wasn't gonna... Can I have a gun? Like, there we go. At least there's that. I'm dead. No, I think after this I'm gonna try to go to Dusty if I can. Try to get those kills. I gotta look at and see what else. Oh yeah, and then there's soccer, gas station, and so right around here, right? Damn it. I think I'm hunting this guy down, man. I don't know what he's... I mean, I know he's just driving around. Where'd he go? I don't have a sniper anymore. Hey, it's giving me something to do. Just follow this dude. Damn it. Why have these games been so boring? Like there just hasn't, like, I don't know, just not a lot of action. So. I don't know. Nah. See what I have. Great. See if there's anybody. Don't do that. That was weird. Nope. Alright, let's go. Oh, hey. Is that someone? I see a build over there, but I don't know if that's anyone. Nobody's coming through the storm. Oh my lord. Do you see that? Jesus. Really? And now it's only like a minute? 24. It's probably pretty close to me. About time for me to shut it down. Well, I have some meds. Dude, we really should both just keep running. Ah, that's like the effect. What is that? I don't know, I just saw a blue thing right there. Look at that. Oh, it's just the corner of the pad? It's weird. Okay, yeah, I'm just being dumb. I'm just being OCD. What is that thing? Oh, hey, bullets. Oh, I have enough. What is that? Oh, is that a shield? Oh, that's a shield. Crap. Man. Run. So what are we up to? Oh, it's just right there. It's not that far. So we're down to 16. I saw one person. Alright. Uh-huh. Crap. Oh, no way. Stupid shotgun. Alright, I'm done. Yeah, well, let me guess. Yep, of course, you stupid ass John Wick. Alright, I'm done. See ya later.